All right, hello SRG. This is Tristan, and I'm here making a little tutorial for the newer players who have never done draft, or even for older players who just forgot how to actually set up the battle. So yeah, this is it. We're here in Showdown right now. This is the main screen. This is just a fresh account that I just set up. You can see here there's literally no teams. So for the newer players, you obviously need to make your team. So in Teambuilder, right? So here on the front page, Teambuilder is this red icon right here, and you can basically start a new team from scratch. So you can just click new team and then add Pokemon, and then whatever Pokemon, whatever six you think you are gonna bring for your upcoming battle, you would put it in here along with its item, its ability, what the four moves that it has, what EV sets you're gonna do and stuff like that, and then you're gonna challenge the person. So we'll do like the exact setup we would be doing. So just for this, I'll put in like six random Pokemon. But what we essentially want to do is make sure the format right here is selected to 4v4 doubles draft. So if you see right here, that'll show you a lot of categories like Scarlet Violet singles, Scarlet Violet doubles, right, and then all these VGC. But the main thing we want to look for is draft, which is down here at the bottom, and it'll say 4v4 doubles draft. So just make sure that's selected first, and then from there, you can just go crazy. It doesn't really matter, whatever items and moves you think your Pokemon will have. A lot of the times there will be a spread that you can just choose from here, and then they'll just like autofill the EVs for you. Of course, you don't have to follow this at all, and in fact, it's almost always that you never follow this. But just for convenience sake, we'll just add this in. I guess we can actually just leave it at level 100. I don't actually know. So just like in actual VGC, there is an items clause, right? So you won't be able to, you wouldn't be able to add two Pokemon with the same item. So for example, this Alamomola has Assault Vest. If I put Assault Vest on a Mungus here, so both of these have the same item, if I clicked Validate, it would say, you are limited to one of each item by item clause. And it even reminds you that, hey, you need four more Pokemon on this team. So let's just add a couple more. Let's see. And yeah, for something like ability, like it'll show you, all the abilities that the Pokemon has access to. If you were to let's say try to do, a different ability, it would just say it's straight up illegal. So that's pretty helpful. Okay. And then let's just, yeah, like I said, these are not actual examples. These are just, Pokemon I'm throwing in, just give you an idea of what's happened. And we got good old Golden Go. You can also make, your Pokemon shiny. You can add the Terra type. I think the level doesn't matter at all. Like this Alamomo is level 100. I'm pretty sure it just autos to 50, no matter what you do. And then even if, for example, this Golden Go, if you forget to put EVs, the game would tell you, yeah, your Golden Go has exactly 0 EVs that you forget. So it's pretty helpful in making sure that you're bringing Pokemon that actually makes sense. And then whatever, and then let's just add two more. Okay, one more. Blah, blah, blah. And blah. Okay. Sick. So we have our team of 6. They all have different items. Click validate. It would say your team is valid for Gen 9 4v4 doubles draft. Right? You can also, change the name. So like let's just say, let's say like week 1 SRG draft, right? Whatever. You can also, this is when you scroll to the bottom, you can also upload this to a Showdown database so that you can, view this team from other devices. That's maybe not just your PC. You can also upload this to PokePaste. So if you do something like this, you would see all 6 Pokemon in a format like this. And if you want to share that team with other people, you could do that as well. That's pretty much it for the team building. And so now let's say when it's actually time for you to battle. You scheduled your time and date. You would click find a user. So you would go back to the home page. You would click find a user, and then you would type in the name. So in this case, I'm just going to battle myself. So Trident, and then you would click challenge, right? Now here's where the part that a lot of people get messed up. The format, you want to make that 4v4 doubles draft. So just like before, we scroll down a little bit to where it says draft and then 4v4 doubles draft. We do want spectators, so leave that unchecked. We do want best of 3, and we do want Terra type review. These two have to be checked off, otherwise you're doing it wrong. From here, you'll see all the teams that you have. We only have the one team, so we'll just select that. And we're going to click challenge. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to send a challenge to this person. This person will see the message on their screen, and it'll say like, yeah, they want to battle. I will choose a team, and then I will just click accept. Hopefully it's not too loud. I really hope it is not. Okay. Yeah. Wi-Fi's not great right now, but yeah, that's it. So now we're in the battle. Oh, it is a bit loud. I knew it. And yeah, so this is basically it. And then from here, you can see the Terra types on the right. You can see the custom rules that we have, and that's basically it. I mean, you start the battle. This is where you start the battle. You can start the timer right here. It'll show you everything in the Showdown chat on the right side. And you have your 4 Pokemon, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for all you need to know when setting up these battles. From there, the actual battle starts, so you can choose, your 4 Pokemon. They will choose their 4 Pokemon. And as you can see, you have a total timer of 7 minutes. The timer on the left is how much time you have per turn, which I guess was 50 seconds, which I actually didn't realize. And yeah, so you have a total of 50 seconds. Once you reach a certain point, I think once you reach 30 seconds, yeah, it'll say like in the chat. It'll also say for like when you have 15, when you have 10, when you get close to that 1 second. Yeah, so just remember, you have 7 minutes total, like total in the whole battle. So make sure you hurry up. Make sure you lock in those moves. And that's pretty much it, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Have fun battling. Oh, wait. That's actually not it. I lied. I actually should have probably locked in a little bit more on this script. But what I wanted to show is one more thing. So we're just gonna quickly do this. So right now I'm just speeding up the process. I'm not actually like doing anything right now. I'm just making sure the other person beats me. Okay, thank God for Spectrier. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. We're almost there. Okay, so here, when the battle is over, right, there's going to be this screen right here, right? The person who is, the 2 people who are playing the game, they don't really have to do this. This is more for like the other players who are spectating, but if necessary, you can click right here where it says upload and share replay, and this link will send you a replay of of that battle. Now, the reason why I don't want the players to actually worry about this is because, as you see here, the timer, you only have 30 seconds to confirm that you're in the next battle. So you want to click on ready, so that you don't lose the timer. But as long as this tab is opened up, you can click upload and share replay at any time. It'll be the exact same link. And so right here, you can see that replay of the battle we just did. And that's pretty much it. Yep. And then, you would play out game 2 if, maybe there's also a game 3 as well, and it's the same concept. Yeah, basically whatever, I think the last thing that I'll say is whatever the URL is for the battle, you can just share that with other people and they can watch your battle live. And that is it. That is basically it. Thank you for watching. Good luck to all the players. Bye.